So it's February 3rd, 2019. A little late with the recording this morning because I'm already in a trade, as you can see. Yeah, that's all I got right now. I'm a little perturbed this morning because I just realized that Journalytics revoked a lot of their capabilities, which kind of is a serious dick move. Because I kind of, all of a sudden it just hampers a lot of the data collection, and you have to pay an extra $40 a month, which is kind of fucked up in my opinion, but anyway. Made a trade yesterday that a little ill-advised. I was looking for extension, which I started. That was like my go-to trade before. And now it's one that I just really hate taking, but I took it. It's similar to this trade, but I basically went long here, looking for extension higher, and it never happened. So didn't have time to jump on the recorder for that one, but ended up taking a 2-tick loss on a 4-lot. And that was really just based on the ES was in super rally mode yesterday. I was just expecting the 10-year just to continue to melt down, and it didn't. It just kind of sat there for a long time, really slow like this, and then just reversed back up. So what I've been doing lately is scaling into trades a little bit more and scaling out. So build up to a 4-lot. And then just scale out of it, as you can see here. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to talk the whole time, but just wanted to get on here and provide an update. Haven't been trading every single day. Maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Just not really into it. But I want to keep my skills fresh because it is something I want to do in the future. So as far as this trade, it's just not really going anywhere. It doesn't look it now, but I got into this when there's very little volume moving up, and then they just put a 12 spot up here, and then you had some big selling. What appeared to be big selling popping in. So I was hoping this would drop in at least a couple more ticks, so we'll see. Still gotta have my coffee and wake up a little bit. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. So I think this is one of those situations where I should have just observed a little bit longer. And I also should have checked the chart in the morning. And another reason why I'm kind of pissed that Journalytics did what they did, because I would have seen whatever announcement came out. Because here's a chart of the 10-year. It just bolted after some sort of an announcement at 7 a.m. Now I have to figure out to find a different calendar, check that every morning. It just sucks. I used to have everything in one place, and now they want an extra $50 a month just to look at that. It's like, it's fucking bullshit. But I should have sat here and observed a little bit longer and realized that even as the ES keeps powering higher, this isn't going anywhere, which just tells me that you should be long in this situation. Because sellers are just not here today. So it just sits. As ES plows higher, it just sits here, doesn't do anything. That's across the board. I mean, look at the range on the 30 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 maybe. That should be, I mean, that's like 2 ticks to 1 on the 10-year. So but every time this falls in a little bit, you get a little push higher on the 10-year. So it's pretty easy to observe if you just take the time to do it, which I didn't do today. So yeah, you can see the ES just plowing higher, and yet offer just keeps getting weaker and weaker and weaker, and they keep hitting up into it. Let's see if I can pull up find an economic calendar or something. So now we're 4 in the hole. Or excuse me, 4. We got a 4 lot. That's 2 in the hole. At this point, I mean, it's 8 o'clock. I'm not expecting this to bolt higher. Might go a little bit higher and then drop back in eventually. Because this, you know, the buying pressure will subside. It's just time of day. It's 11 a.m. on the East Coast. These guys are getting ready to go to lunch. They'll start covering because the pit session is over at noon. So we're getting that push down on the ES, which is kind of fueling this move higher. I'm just going to move this to scratch territory, and then hopefully it'll come back and I can get out of this. So just call this a scratch because I think it will eventually come back down. It's not just blazing higher. Unless the fucking ES just collapses. If it starts making new lows, then we'll be in trouble. But it's very, very slow. Very slow day. Small range. Yeah, so we'll see.